Welcome everyone to a new video, thanks a lot for your support. Today we'll talk about the UI and the achievements. So, it is pretty easy, but firstly you need to have level 4 of the craftsman level, right? When you do, these two buttons will show up. So, you go here, manage peripheral system, you go here, enable this. Now, you have a default ultimate achievement here and also standard achievements. This achievement won't be removed even if you delete the save files. This will. So, you go here, you can send custom image here if you want. It will be later reviewed by Hoyo. You can change the achievement name, for example, to this. Great. You have set the night achievement, right? Ultimate achievement. It will be granted when you get all of this achievement, at least 5. More if you have Descender, well, level 5 rank, but the amount of people that have Descender, I won't talk about it. Yes, let's not talk about this. Okay, we created 5 achievements, right? We can go here. Now, rarity, well, it doesn't really matter, it's just cosmetic. This is very important. I don't know why they called it achievement count, because that's pretty weird name, but 10 means that you need to do something 10 times to grant this achievement, right? 1 means that you just need 1 time and you are getting achievement. Great, right? So you usually want to set 1 because, well, most of the achievements are just one-time thing, right? You can change the achievement name, which is scam. Just look at this. You see? The default achievement's name had more characters than whatever I typed. Like, what? That's such a scam. Call it, I don't know, collision or something. Then you can add description if you want. It will show up when the player get the achievements, and maybe the player would want to see how to get it, right? So you need to add the achievement description. So enter the pyro collision, for example, right? You can also set it as hidden achievement, but I don't know if you need this, whatever. Okay, so we have 1 achievement, right? I will change those later. So now what you want to do is to remember the ID. That's one thing. Now I will use one of my where is my pyro? Okay, this is my pyro portal. I will use one of my portals to grant the achievement, right? So, for example, we will use collision trigger, why not? Or maybe tap. Yes, we will use tap, it will be better to show. Okay, grant pyro, for example, you can change it. If you have level 3, this will show up. If you don't, it won't, of course, you know already. Okay, trigger, this is also important. Great, now we need to make a note. Let's go, right? You love the notes. Okay then. Let's just create folder, right? Because you can create folders here. It's pretty important to have a nice looking notes, and readability is very important, right? Okay. Pyro granting, for example. Okay, so when tab is selected, of course you don't see it when I write, which is sad, but I don't know, just type with me, okay? Okay, great. Selector entity, get character player, your favorite node. Let's be honest, we all love this node. Okay, now we are connecting this line to the set achievement. Oh no, wait a minute, I will type achievement first, and I will show you all the nodes that are available for achievements. Right, okay. So you have here 2 nodes, change achievement progress tally and set achievement progress tally. Set basically means it sets absolute value, right? When you type 5, you will get 5 counts of the achievement. The change achievement progress tally is basically +1, if I understand it correctly. So you get 1 achievement, again 1 achievement, again 1 achievement, and so on until you get the achievement that you set in the peripheral system, right? The achievement count setting. Okay, great. I will delete this because this is not what I need. Now, you connect this to this. Remember the ID, it starts from 2, not 1, because 1 is ultimate achievement and you can't grant ultimate achievement by set achievement progress tally. So you put 2 and progress tally 1, because we need just 1 achievement count to get it, right? Great. So now we are ready. That's all. Literally. Congratulations, you just set an achievement. You're such a good person, right? Oh, by the way, we will need to introduce something exciting, something new. The look matter. No matter, counter. You will probably see it somewhere here. Here? I don't know, whatever. When I say look, it will update. Look, you see? It works. Okay, now we'll do finalizing stage because I need 1 portal to finalize. Okay. Now, okay, and here when tab is selected. Okay, great. Selector. Alright, you don't need to connect this. Great. Now you just give the pyro granting here. Great. Look, now we will test if it works. Let's go, right? Firstly, we'll pick up achievement, and secondly, we won't pick up achievement. So, let's pick this achievement, and now finalize. Great, we get the achievement, right? And now, we'll try to just finalize the stage. Amazing, it should work. Of course it works, great, right? Now, I won't make other achievements, for example, when interacting with animal, on when attacking the animal. Okay, never mind, I will show you one more achievement, when attacking an animal, okay? So, where is my penguin? Yes, I will torture the penguin, why not? You go here, attack, you go here, now attack, you write the attack in the node library. When attacked, yes, this is this node, set achievement progress tally. Let's go. So look, oh god, again I said it. You now go to the attacker entity because it will be you. Remember here, I will not add the conditions, but remember, there might be other enemies, players that attack, so you want to be very careful, right? You want to be sure it's the player. Okay, so now, character, player, where it is? Okay, here, you go here, 3 for example, 1, okay, great, it should work. Now, add this here. Okay, great. Now save it, and I will change this to the attack. Okay, okay. Starry silver, for example, 1 is very important here. Yes, something like that. Great, amazing. Save. Now let's again test play. Let's go. We will firstly just finalize the stage to see if achievement is not granted. It's pretty important too, why not, right? Great. And now we attack. Alright, I don't have attacks. How am I supposed to attack without the attacks? Great. Amazing. Guide maker, by the way. Okay, so I will again just add attacks for super skill. Okay, versus skills. So sword, let's go with sword. To be enough. Now we go here, now we go into the class, now we go into here. Now we are going this again. Let's start. Let's go. Okay, start game. Let's end this and let's see if it worked. Let's go, it worked. Great, right? I will now show you the finite loops to get the Wonder achievement, right? The Platinum trophy, right? It's called something like that. So, let's go here. I will slightly edit this node. Now, finite loop, finite? I don't know. Finite loop. Now, you use loop body here, you go here, now 3 and max is 6. I am just granting many achievements, right? That's it. It will grant me 4 achievements because 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4. Okay, loop body is basically how to say it, looping, just, you understand, right? It will do this, again do this, again do this, right? Looping. Now you can set to stage, for example, right? But we don't do this. And we'll now attack this penguin. Let's go. And we'll get many achievements. Never mind, we won't. Let's wait, maybe I need... Ah, right! Of course, I forgot to change the count here. That's why it didn't work, okay. Yeah, I'm so dumb. Okay. Let's start again. It will work now, and I will also pick up this Grand Pyro, attack this dude, go, finalize. Let's go. Complete. It will grant me many achievements. Let's go. As you can see, I got the Platinum Trophy. Amazing. The one thing that I also will show you is to how to grant the achievements to all of the players. You need to use it if your stage is not for the one player, right? It's pretty important, but I will show you. Okay. So instead of just this, you need to do list iteration loop. Yes, this, exactly this. You go here, loop body goes here, because this is the list iteration loop. Now, it will loop doing this for every value, right? So now you go to the iteration list, and now you get character entities, right? Or player. Yep. And get list of player entities on the field. Okay, so you get basically all players. Now, this iteration is here, entity list, as you can see. And now it will grant those entity list all of these achievements. It should work, I think, right? Iteration value. Yes, it's basically the value of every player. And you send it here, right. You need to set it here. Yes. Okay, and that should work, I think. Let's see. Attack him, and we'll see if we will get the achievements, but we should. Right, we got. You see? Amazing. Okay, I'm not dumb, maybe, yet, I don't know. By the way, my stages have updated achievements, so if you want to play them, you will get more XP. You can also delete saves to get more XP, as I said in the short, but let's just not talk about this, okay? This is a secret that of course I publish, but look, don't touch me, okay? Don't touch me. Okay, so now I think I have done everything with achievements. You basically use those two nodes, either change the tally, achievements tally, or set the tally, that's it. You can add it to whatever you want. You can add it to destroying entity, to the attacker source, to the damage source. You can add it by filing to the collision and telling the collision. I think you understand how that works, right? I don't need to explain this more. This is just a simple node. I will show you a Wonder Box, for example. This is pretty also interesting thing. You enable this. Now you have uncategorized tab here. Name it whatever, the night, for example. I don't think it will be granted by the test play, but it will be granted in the live version, right? When you will publish the stage. Look, you have leaderboards here, right? Condition, but you probably want to use ultimate achievement here. So when you get the ultimate achievement, or platinum trophy, I think it's called, you will get also the Wonderland Box. Wonderland Box is kinda like a currency, I think, because I have some nodes that allows you to use it to something, so maybe you can use some secret things in the stages, maybe open some secret walls, for example, right? You can do pretty interesting things with that, I think. It can kinda work like a save file maybe, although you will need to get one ultimate achievement, right? So maybe you can kinda get a workaround, I think. I don't know, but that should be possible, I think. Now, you can also select icon here, add custom icon, and you can add, for example, penguins. Why not? We have penguins here. Let's go. Now, you usually want to check this because I think season is patch cycle, I think. Yes, I think. You can change the color here. The gray, absolutely do not use gray, it looks garbage. Use whatever. Okay, description content. Penguins. Okay. Activate, yes. Display priority. Right, because you can use multiple boxes, I think 5. Permanent effect after activation, yes, why not? Apply settings, initially active season. This is important because if you set 2, it won't show up in the stage. Because for now we have season 1, right? The Miliastra just released. Okay. So, that's all I think. You can go into the launch settings and preview it here. Amazing, right? Penguins. Okay. We can go to the UI part of this video. Like, so you go here, manage UI. Why did I show up on the camera? Never mind. You go to the default layout. Well, if you want, but let's just leave it as it is, okay? So at UI control, you have timer, for example, here, right? I think I showed up this in the video. Yes, I think I showed it in the most popular video that got 3,000 of views. This is so weird. Thank you all. Okay, now you can go into the interactive button, text box, pop-up. I think the most of UIs that you will use in your stages are the timer, the pop-up, and the text box. Those are like 3, right? Those are 3, the most important ones. Okay, you can add text here. You can also color it if you want, right? Color, color equals. Let's go with this color. Why not? It's blue color because you can see FF, right? And FFF is max value because it hexadecimal system. Okay, I won't talk about this anymore. It's too exhausting to say. Okay, you go, for example, here. Hydro. Yes. Okay, now you have hydro here. So I will just increase the values, okay? If the text won't show to you, even if you have level 3, let's be sure that you gave it enough of spacing, right? Because sadly, even if it looks like it shows right now, right? When I play stage, it might just disappear. How do I know, right? You would ask. Let's not get into this thing. I didn't waste it another hours of time, right? I surely didn't. I surely. Okay. Again, remember about these devices. You have also another resolutions here, but for some reason, I don't understand why. Look what happens when I will move this here, right? Look. Why? Why this is the absolute value and not the relative value? Why? What? Bro. Like, man. I hate this. Go into here again. Man, this is so stupid. I think you can... No, you can't. Never mind. Remember to also set the values here, right? On the other devices, it's very important for the UI part. Otherwise, player won't see what you added, and you don't want that. Okay, okay. I won't show this in the video because it will take too much time. Okay, so we have hydro here. Now, the thing that interests you is the index. You can also change the name. Hydro. Copy this. Now we will, right, initial visibility, hide this. It won't show in the game at first. Now, where is my hydro? Where it is? Dendro. Okay, here. Okay. So let's add another nodes. Okay. Hydro. Why did that? No, never mind. Okay, look, we are doing now collision. We will do collision. Yep, we will do the collision. Now, type UI in the node library and then modify UI control status within the interface layout. Please give me applause for that. Okay, now you put this string that you copied. Display status on, off, hidden, right? Off is off, on is on, hidden is... I don't understand why there is hidden and off, okay? I don't understand. I don't care, just use on. Now, get character player. Wow, let's go. Our favorite node that we use nearly every time. Great. Okay. So now, we have... well, it's ready. We can just add exiting collision, right? Exiting collision. As another node. Go here, just copy this node, paste it, it will save the values instead of this, outside of this I meant. Copy this again because you need to, exiting entity and target player entity. Let's go. And off. Great. Now save it and go here. I don't know, I am forgetting about this, it's so funny for me. Okay. Again, test play. Oh man, there will be so many cuts in this video. Like, holy moly. Okay, let's go again here. Let's go. Hydro, hydro. No hydro, hydro. No hydro, hydro. You understand, right? Okay. Now, one of the most interesting things is that you can also use variables, right? Wow, I said it so... It was so good. My accent, wow. Okay. Now go into the combat preset. Go into the... here, custom variables. And we'll add a string here. Nickname. Okay, string. And we'll get the nickname value and set it upon the player creating, right? So, we are going now here. Let's go here, okay. Now open up Milastra sandbox again. Okay, let's create this node player. Okay, now look, let's add when entity is created node. Great. Now set custom variable event source entity get character player. Yes, this. You need this because this is a player variable, right? Not the character variable. If I understand things correctly. I hope I really do. Okay, variable name, nickname. Yes, it was nickname? I hope it was, right? Yes, it is. Okay. A variable value. Now, you go here and nickname. Get player nickname. Let's go. Now, this. Congrats. Trigger event you can set to no. Yes, that's all I think, right? Right, that should be all. Okay, now going to here, player. Okay, now going to the manage UI, hydro. You can add another one, pop-up for example. Why not? We'll do pop-up. Pop-up. Yes, pop-up. You can use player themselves here or not. Okay, the difference. Okay, player themselves is basically a variable that will show differently for every player, right? So player 1 will see his nickname, right? And player 2 will see her nickname, for example. If you see set nickname here, both players will see the player 1 nickname. Here, both players will see the player 2, and so on and so on. Stage is basically the stage entity, or level, basically, right? So, some variables can be put here, and it's a pretty good way. For example, scoring, what else you can put here? A lot of things, basically. Going to here, now it will show your nickname. Let's go, that's so amazing, right? You can also copy some symbols from the internet, and when you do so, wait, I will copy one, it will look pretty great. Look. Let's go. You can also use color here, if I remember correctly. Yes, color. You can use it. There are many other formatting, but I am not sure how everything works yet, okay? Hello, for example, hello, player 1, let's go. When I would show you also when the player 2 comes in, but I don't have any alt accounts, right? So sorry for that. Okay, this will show, of course, the player 1 nickname, and this will show the current player nickname. So the one who controls on this computer, on this stage, in this Genshin Impact game, right? Okay, it controls the character. Great. Now you will be able to close this easily, so I'll just leave it as it is. And now save it, test play, and it will show my nickname. Can you do it faster, please? You can see it works, but for some reason variables also, they cut the spaces, right? The spacing between the words. It's so dumb. Like, man, why? I don't understand really some things here. Okay, but there is one method that you can use to kinda fix it, if you can say something like that. I'm not sure if you can use some Unicodes maybe? Okay, I will see. Because there is empty character Unicode, right? You should be able to copy this. Okay, never mind. No, you can't. Okay, but there is one way. Look, you go here, and look what happens. Wow, magic, right? Amazing. What a perfect thing to add here. Look. Amazing, right? Okay. You can store variables, you can use them, you can use them in the UI, you can use them in the different things. What can I show you more? Okay, I will show you one more thing. It's basically the text bubble, but in a bit better explained way. So look, you go into the Electro, because why not? You go into the add common component. Now, do not add text bubble yet. Well, you could in this scenario because it's not a slime, for example, right? Or no, wait, we will create a slime. Yes, it will be a better way. Look, I will show you why. Go here. Now, look here, where it is custom attachment point, add it, advanced editing, and look, those are all of the points here, right? Root and body. So now, you usually want to add another one. It's so big, like what? Okay, now you can add it here. Yes, and let's call it bubble. Great. Now, let's add common component, and look, text bubble, go here. Now, you see, right? There is an attachment point here. So, pick up the bubble. You see? And it finally is high up here. If you didn't do this, you will look what you need to do. This. You need to set offset, but that's... You can't edit the Z position in the offset, as you can see, right? Only X and Y. Use always attachment point, because they allow you to control the Z position too. That's very important. Great. And you can see it stays in the same place, right? Not just moves around, because look what happens. Okay, right? Wait. Oh, right. Yes. You see? You see. And that's it, I think, from this video. You can also use formatting here. Insert variables works only on the entity itself, so you need to add custom variables here, and only then, right? You can use them. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Penguin.